Hi everybody, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small. Today we're continuing our 40k slow grow campaign, this time 750 points of Ultramarines Primaris versus the Dark Angels. This is my 750 points of Ultramarines. I have a Marine Primaris Lieutenant, a squad of Intercessors, a squad of Reavers, a squad of Hellblasters, as well as a Primaris Ancient. And then for heavy firepower, I've got that Redemptor Dreadnought. That's the word I'm looking for. The Redemptor Dreadnought in the back with Onslaught Cannon and Heavy Onslaught Cannon. So that is my 750 points of Primaris Ultramarines on to take on the Dark Angels.
Okay, here's the 750 points of Raven Wing, led by a chaplain. He's bog standard, and he's going to be accompanying 4 Black Knights. The Huntmaster does not have a grenade launcher. Right now that is actually a plasma talon, just hoping the Codex makes that thing weapon good again, so we'll see. 2 squads of Raven Wing bikes. One has 2 melter guns, the other one has 2 plasma guns, no upgrades to the Sergeant. Land Speeder Tornado with assault cannon and heavy bolter, and then also an attack bike with multi-melter. And yeah, no points unfortunately to add any upgrades to those sergeants or the chaplain, which I would like. They'll have to come later, but that's it. 750 points of Raven Wing.
Okay, so here's the mission. We rolled Big Guns Never Tire. Basically, we have 4 objectives on the board. We have 1 right here covered with Hellblasters, 2, a 3rd one, and number 4 is over here. We have 4 on there. Each one of those is worth 3 points at the end of the game. If a heavy support choice is holding it, it captures it automatically, even if there's more units from the other side. And within 3 inches, they still get it automatically. However, the downside is heavy support. If you kill a heavy support unit, you get an extra victory point. Mark's Raven Wing has no heavy support. The only heavy support on my list are my Hellblasters, which are on top of that crate for some nice cover. So there you go. The battle mat we're playing on today is Frontline Gaming's Mars mat, and the terrain is from GameMat.eu. So thanks to those folks for the cool terrain and mat. So we're going to go ahead and look at deployment. My Primaris Ultramarines are kind of all bunched up. The Intercessors are cowering behind there. I've got my Ancient, my Lieutenant, Dreadnought, all those guys close by to help with rerolls and the aura. Just to point out, my relic is going to be the standard of the chapter relic, so it adds +1 to my roll when a guy dies within 6. So instead of a 4+, a 3+, he gets to shoot or attack once before he dies.
Gotcha.
The Warlord trait I'm taking is the Commander with the extra wound and 6+ invuln. So Mark, what's your...
Let's see, so I've got just down the line, Land Speeder, Melter Troops, Black Knights, Chaplain, Multi-Melter Attack Bike, Plasma Gun is here, Warlord trait. I don't like the 6-up, feel no pain, even though it's probably smarter. I like my Chaplain to be aggressive, so he has the +1 attack on the charge.
+1 attack on the charge. And then who deployed? Who has the charge?
You basically...
Oh yeah, I was down first.
Yes.
Oh, and I have some Reavers in grav shoot insertion, so they can deep strike. So, Mark, do you want to try to seize on a 6?
I do.
All right.
I'm going to try to seize the initiative.
Okay.
Should take your dice, Jake. I think
Yeah.
everybody's doing those, so let's see how we do. Nope.
Nope. Would you like to spend a command point to
Absolutely
reroll?
not. No.
All right. Oh, the command point wise, Mark, how many do you have?
+1, so 4 total.
And I have 3, but my Ultramarine chapter tactic lets me get a command point back on a 5+ if I spend it. So on to Ultramarines turn 1. All right, so I've moved. Everyone's staying put except for the Dreadnought. He moved up a couple of inches to get within 30 inches of these fine guys here. So Mark, who's that? Is that a...
He's a Raven Wing Huntmaster for the Black Knights.
Okay, so we'll target that unit.
Okay.
I moved, so normally I'm hitting on a 3, so I'm hitting on a 4. 12 shots with my heavy onslaught cannon. And an intercessor takes a dive. Ooh, that's not a very good roll.
That's not good either.
Okay, we got so 5 hits. And then we're wounding on force. Toughness 5,
Yep.
strength 5. So we got 1 at -1.
All right, 4 up save.
Good. And you're good. All right, my amazing recap. I didn't do anything.
Okay, so my movement, these guys shot up here to try to get some cover, some line of sight blocking. They all advance, so they will be jinking. Same with these guys, advanced jinking. These guys are not. He moved over. He's outside of range of the Hellblaster, but he's in range of the heavy bolter to take a shot at those guys on the top there. Okay, the only thing in range is the heavy bolter. Hitting on 3s, but he did move, so he's hitting on 4s, targeting the guys on the top.
Hellblasters?
Yep. 1 hit. Strength is 5, toughness 4.
So 3.
3 to wound, and no wounds. Okay. And that was
Exciting first turn.
All right, so Ultramarine movement. My Dreadnought ran away. I mean, tactically repositioned from the Melta-toting bikers over there that are hiding. Bringing my intercessors around to hopefully protect them. Hellblasters stay put. And then over here, my Reavers are showing up. They see if we can deal with some of those bikers there. So we'll go for it. On to Ultramarine shooting. Turn 2. All right, I'm going to spend the first of my 3 command points to use the stratagem Wisdom of the Ancients. So basically, he's acting like a captain for a turn. He gets to reroll 1s for the phase, and any Ultramarine unit within 6 inches gets to reroll 1s in the phase as well. So that's 1 command point. I get this command point back on a 5+, and I do, so I still have 3 command points. All right, 12 shots from the speeder, or from the Dreadnought with the heavy onslaught cannon, hitting on 4s because I moved, rerolling 1s because of Wisdom of the Ancients. And we got a couple
3
1s.
ones, nice.
So let's see if we can convert any of these. I convert 1.
It's not bad though.
Not bad. And then strength 5 versus toughness
5.
5, so 4s to wound. And my lieutenant is not within 6 inches, so I don't get to roll those 1s. So it looks like 3 wounds at -1.
Okay. It's a 3+ save going up to a 4+ save. How about none?
Ooh.
Nice.
3.
All right, my Reavers are firing into these bikes, hitting on 3s with their heavy bolt pistols. So that's going to be 3 hits. Wounding on 5, strength 4, toughness 5. So we got 1 wound at -1.
Okay, 4 up save. He saves.
That's it for my shooting. So the assault phase, these Reavers are declaring a charge against those bikes.
Okay, Overwatch. White is the plasma. No overcharging, obviously. Is that 2 wounds apiece still?
2 wounds apiece, yep. Tough. 3 up.
You know what? No, it's not worth it. We'll go ahead and, yep, let's go get some Overwatch. Need 6s. Ooh, 2 plasma is good, and 2 regular. Overcharge would have been great right there, wouldn't it? All right. Strength is 7 on the plasma. I need 3s and 4s.
Okay.
All right, so 2 plasma at -3 and a regular save.
All right, so I need 2 6s for the plasmas. Oh, nope. And regular save on a 3 up. So 1 dies. And my charge range.
No.
They don't go anywhere.
Even with a reroll, that's not a chance in that one.
Nope. All right, some mixed results here in turn 2 for the Ultramarines. The Dreadnought managed to peel 3 wounds off the land speeder. The Reavers failed their charge and lost 1 of their number as a result, so their surprise attack was not very surprising, apparently. So that's about it. Going into Dark Angels turn 2.
Okay, so why not just go for it, right? So we blasted everything around the corner, tried to get all the melter within range of the Dreadnought, trying to get the plasma weaponry in range of the Hell Blasters up top there, and land speeder stood still to take some shots at those Reavers. Yeah, so basically just kind of laying all my cards on the table on this one. See how it pans out. Okay, so the Melter Squad is going to fire 2 Melter guns into the Dreadnought, and the rest of the bolters are going to fire into the Intercessors. Yeah, the Hellblasters on top are more of a threat, but they got a 2-up save because we're counting that as cover, so we're definitely going to go after the Intercessors for that. White will be the Melter, and green is the bolter shots. Needing 3s. Woo. That's not bad.
Wow.
That's pretty dang good. Okay. Needing toughness 4, right, on the...
Toughness 4,
so
yeah.
do that on the Intercessors first of all. Force to wound. Wow, that's really good. Okay. 2, 4, 6 regular saves on the Intercessors.
Okay. I'll just do those real quick.
Sure, yeah.
3 ups.
Well,
And we
that
take
should be pretty good.
1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then toughness of your Dreadnought.
7.
7. Okay, so wounding on 3s. Oh, do I want to command point that one? I think you do.
Yeah.
Command point the Melter here. So I always like to roll 2 dice here. I don't like that single dice roll in the hand. It's a gem. And it's a wound.
Okay.
Nice.
Minus, oops, sorry. Minus 4.
Minus 4, so I go right to
How many wounds have total?
13.
So I can't kill it with these double 6s, but
Oh,
we can
darn.
go try. All right, so 2d6 here.
Yeah!
Oh. If only he had a.
You gotta be kidding me.
You're out of melter range, right?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That was awesome.
All right, 2 wounds. Okay, attack bike. Multi-melter into the Dreadnought, bolters into the Intercessors, needing a 4 on the white and 3 on the greens. Okay, 2 misses. All right, I need 4s on the green, 1 wound on the Intercessors, and a 3 on the Dreadnought. So at least we got on more on the Dreadnought.
Okay, so here's the Intercessor save, just 1.
Yep, just
He's good.
good. All right.
D6 again.
Can we do a little bit better than a 1 here? Hey, that made up for it. Okay.
Down to 5.
All right, that makes me feel so much better. All right, going to the land speeder. He did not move. Everything's in range of the Reavers. Assault cannon, heavy bolter. Needing 3s. Again, some pretty good rolling there.
Yeah, not bad.
And toughness is still 4, yeah?
Yep.
So 3s to wound. And that's not bad either. 2, 4, 6.
6 wounds.
Yep, and they all -1.
All right. So, looking for 4 ups. So one guy dies.
Okay, Chaplain's just going to take 2 bolter shots up at the Hell Blasters up top there. Needing 3s. Hits. Needing 4s. Nothing. All right, Black Knights. There's 4 of them. They are going after Hell Blasters, and they are overcharging.
Oh, okay.
So I do have to do 2 at a time. Down the line. Here we go. So, starting out with Huntmaster first of all. So needing 3s. And no 1s would be great, because I don't have Sammy to save myself here. Okay, first one. 2 hits.
All right.
He's alive.
Second one.
Oh.
He's no hits, and he's going to perish. Next one. 2 hits. And the last one. 1 hit. Okay. All right. But strength is 8.
Some 2s.
2s to wound.
2s to wound. 4 wounds, and -3, 2 damage each.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so I'm 2+ save,
On that. Yep.
so I go to 5 up save. Any fail kills 1 Hellblaster.
I had to overcharge.
Yeah.
All right. So
Nice.
you know what the heck? We'll spend a command point. On a 5+, I get the command point back. Nope. Does the command point reroll save one of my Hellblasters? No. So that's 3 dead. Now, my Ancient is within 6 inches of these guys. So, and I have my Relic on him, so I'm going to roll a die for each one of the dead Hellblasters. On a 3+, that Hellblaster gets to fire as he's dying. So let's see some 3-ups. So 2 of the guys will shoot. All right, so we'll overcharge since there's no penalty not to overcharge.
You're dead anyway.
Plus the lieutenant's there for the reroll 1s, even if I do roll 1. So 4 shots because I am in rapid fire range. We're going to go after the guys with Meltas because they're terrifying. We're hitting on 3s, and that is going to be 4 hits. And we are wounding on 3s as well. The lieutenant's there to help me reroll 1s for wounds. But we didn't need to. So that is, I think it's still -3 armor, but it's 2 damage each.
Wow, that's brutal. Okay, needing some 6s here. 4, right?
Yes.
Need 2 6s. None. Damn.
Oh.
Brutal.
And that was
Nice.
3.
Okay, last squad, Plasma. Even though it's kicking me in the butt, I'm still going to try and kill those Hellblasters. Because I was going to shoot again next turn anyway, so.
Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately I am 9 rapid fire range. Everything is out, so single shots on Plasma, and then 2, 4, 6 shots in regular. And yes, I'm going to overcharge again. I can do it all together since it's only a 1 shot each.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Shooting at the Hellblasters. Oh, losing another one.
No.
Okay.
Do I command point that 1?
Oh, command point. I should have done that on the Black Knight, shouldn't I?
Haven't you already used a command point this phase?
I have.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh,
I
sorry.
did.
That's why you didn't
That's why
use
I
it.
did. There we go. Yep.
I'm taunting.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Right there. And so I need 4s on the green and a 2 on the white. Thank God I overcharged, at least of that. So 2 regular saves and 1 at -3. And I lose a dude.
Okay, so 5 up for the plasma hit. I fail this, I die. So
Thank God.
1 more dead. And then 2 bolters, right?
Yep.
Just a 2 up. So I'm good there. So 1 dies. On a 3 up,
he murders 1 bike.
I can fire before I die. No.
Oh,
Blood.
nice.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, that was not terrible. Okay. The Black Knights, I do need to try to tie up that Dreadnought. I know he can walk away and shoot, but he'll be an additional -1. And the Black Knights actually could probably do a little bit of damage on him, so they are going to assault the Dreadnought.
All right, so the Dreadnought's going to defensive fire, Overwatch. We're going to do the heavy onslaught cannon and the onslaught cannon together because the stats are exactly the same. So that's going to be 18 shots looking for 6s. So we got 6 hits so
Wow.
far. We're wounding, it's strength 5, so wounds on 4s. So only 1 at -1.
Okay, so 4 up. Nope, take a wound.
Then we've got 8 Stormbolter shots,
Okay,
hitting on 6s. We got 2 of those, wounding on 5s. No wounds there. We've got D3 shots from the Icarus missile launcher. So it's going to be 2 shots, looking for 6s. Nope. And I think that is all of my weapons.
okay. So we measured it already, I need an 8 to get into this assault. So let's see what we get.
Oh no.
No.
You know what?
Command point that
point
1.
to get us, yep, you know what, I mean, I think I have to. I mean, it's just silly command point, but we're going all or nothing.
So you need this,
Going
that
for
6,
that,
right?
Going for that 6, here we go.
Oh,
No.
I almost saw the 6 there. All right, so morale, the Hellblasters lost 4 guys. With Ultramarines, I I get leadership, one better leadership, so my 8 goes to a 9. So I need, I believe, double 6s.
Yep.
Ooh, close, but no. I'm good. Okay, so recapping Ultramarine movement for turn 3. The Dreadnought moved forward, even though he's going to be hitting on 4s this turn, because he's degraded 1 level. And
he's
5s, so we'll see what happens there. I moved the Intercessors forward. We're going to try to settle this with the Blade. The only guy who didn't move was my Hellblaster up at the top. Even the Reavers, they are kind of moved behind this to maybe avoid being shot at by the land speeder and see what we can do. So that's it for Ultramarine movement. On to shooting. All right, we're going to start with the Hellblaster Sergeant firing at the attack bike. He's within 15-inch range, rapid fire range, so he's hitting on 3s. I am not overcharging, which is a good thing. And then
You reroll 1s though, still, right?
No, I do not,
No?
because that's the stratagem.
Oh, that was
for
just the
Dreadnought,
stratagem, got
so
it.
I didn't do that this turn. And then I wound on a 3. So that's a wound at -3 AP.
So 6 up save. There. Oh, I made that
Nice.
fall. That's okay.
All right, my Intercessors are firing. I got 7 of them, so it's going to be 14 shots. I'm within rapid fire range into this squad of Plasma and Black Knight. So we're hitting on 3s. Ugh. And we are wounding on 5s. However, the lieutenant is there. Strength 4.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
So they were 5s.
Wounding on 5s, but I get to reroll 1s because of the lieutenant. So I get to reroll this. Let's see if I can convert it. No. So it looks like we got 3 hits at -1.
That's where the minus
Yeah,
is. Okay.
it's the -1, not the plus
Got it.
strength.
Save. There we go. Hey.
Nice. Real good. All right, my lieutenant's going to be firing his mastercrafted assault bolter at the same squad. So it's going to be 2 shots hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s because he's within 6 inches of himself. So that's 1 hit at no minus mark, but it is 2 damage.
Oh, it's only 1 wound on that dude,
Oh,
so at least
okay.
that'll be okay for that. So 3 plus. No, just kill him.
The lieutenant drops 1. The Ancient is going to fire his bolt rifle at that same squad, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s. Nope. Next up, my Reavers are going to be firing into this bike squad. I only have 2 that can actually see, so it's going to be hitting on 3s. I got 1 hit, wounding on 5s. So it's 1 wound mark at -1.
4 up. It's good.
Alright, the Redemptor Dread is going to fire into the attack bike with the heavy onslaught cannon and the onslaught cannon on his fist. So that's going to be 18 shots, hitting on a base of 5. 4 because I'm degraded from damage, and 5 because they're both heavy weapons and I moved. So I'm looking for 5s. Well, that's not too bad. So we got 8 hits so far. And then we are rolling, looking for 4s. Yeah, strength 5. Oh no, strength, yeah. Strength 5.
It's pretty good.
So we got
Nice.
5 wounds at -1.
All right, 4 up saves. Well, we make enough, so he's got 1 wound left.
Oh,
That's all that was going into him. Storm bolters are going in their assault, so they don't get the movement penalty, so they're just hitting on 4s, 8 shots. So I got 4 hits, wounding on 5s. That's 2 wounds with your normal save, Mark.
Okay. And he's good.
And then the Icarus rocket pod here, D3 shots. So we got 1 shot. It's going to be hitting on a 6, and it's going into that same bike squad, and it misses.
Right.
Okay, my intercessor's up first. They're going to declare a charge with 2 targets. This squad of bikes and the attack bike. So Mark, would you like to overwatch?
I sure would. Okay, starting off, I'll do the bolters. We've got a few things I'll do separately. So I'm going to do the bolters on the attack bike first of all. And nothing from there. I am not overcharging the plasma, but there's still 4 shots there from the plasma. 1 hit. And strength 7. There's a wound, -3.
All right, let's see if I get a 6. Nope.
1 wound, actually we'll kill 1 because there's a 1 wound dude there.
No, so let's interrupt that. So he dies.
Yep.
Let's see if I can get a 3 up so he shoots.
Okay.
Nope. Okay, he's dead.
Yeah. And then the last one is the multi-melter. No.
All right, so the assault roll for the intercessors.
Might be
5. I think I'm going to spend a command point to re-roll this. So on a 5+, I get my command point back. I do, and the distance is 5. So it's not enough to get to the attack bike, but it is enough. All right, next up, the Dreadnought is going to charge the attack bike. Would you like to overwatch?
I will. All right, the white is the multi-melter.
That's the one.
Yeah, so need a 6 on that one, and the rest of bolt. Bolters, now you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw a crack grenade.
Throw a crack grenade.
Yeah, the driver will
Now,
throw a
can
crack
you shoot
grenade.
the? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a
guys.
separate, yeah, the multi-melter.
Okay.
I can't do the bolters in addition.
Okay.
Okay, so let's just do 1 at a time here. First of all, let's go with the multi-melter. Needing that 6. Command points ready, because I only use them on 6s apparently, so here we go. Nope.
Command point.
Absolutely.
All
He's
right.
going to die otherwise, so. All right, come on. Oops. Put you down on a 6. All right, here we go. Come on. 6. No, not even close. And the crack grenade. No.
Okay.
Okay.
Charge distance.
I'm not going to be able to fail it.
6. All right, these guys are declaring a charge. My Reavers into these bikes. Would you like to overwatch them?
I will.
Okay.
Okay. Should I need 2 shots with the plasma, don't I? What you got? It's within 12.
Yep.
Okay. White is the plasma. Green is the bolters. Needing 6s. At least 2 bolter shots. On 4s. 2 wounds.
Nice. 2 3-ups. Or 1 guy's dead.
How about that?
All right, I need a 7-inch charge. Let's see if we can make it. Oh, no.
Wow.
Okay, first up, the Dreadnought is going to punch the attack bike. I got 4 attacks. I'm hitting on a 4-up because I'm degraded from damage, so 4 attacks, looking for 4s. So we got 2 hits. It is strength 14. So I think strength 14, oh, maybe 2s to wound here. So that's 1
And minus,
wound at
as long as it's more than -3,
I believe.
I would assume it's B.
-3.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if you saved that to be.
Okay. Let's see if I can get a save here. No.
And it's
I got 1
D6.
wound. I have 1 wound
One
I
left.
want to see. Sorry, crush him with 3 wounds.
Okay.
Okay, so these guys made their 3-inch move into combat. I've got 6 Marines, including the Sergeant. That's going to give me 13 attacks, hitting on 3s. So we'll get rid of these 1s and 2s. And then we're wounding on 5s because you're a fancy bike. I only got 1
Okay.
at no minus.
All right. He's good.
All right, your swing back.
Okay. So I can pile in. Three attacks on the Huntmaster, 2 on the regular Black Knight. And Chaplain is within 6, so I get to reroll misses in combat. Okay, we're hitting on 3s. Rerolling the misses. 1 more. Strength is 5 with the Crozier's Arcanum. I do multiple damage on a wound roll of a 6. So strength 5, toughness 4, so 3s. Oof, miserable. But it is at least a 6. I think it's only a -1, I believe. So you want to take your roll there.
Oh, okay. That would make me 4 up. Nope, it goes through.
Goes through. So with the, sorry about that, I should know my rules better. Corvus hammer, each wound roll of a 6 plus base weapon causes D3 damage instead of 1. So on basically a 3 up, I'll kill 1, yeah? 1 would.
Okay, recapping Ultramarine turn. Not too bad. I managed to kill quite a bit. The Dreadnought took out the attack bike. The intercessors locked up the squad. So we'll see what happens. I failed to charge, but overall I'm pretty happy. So let's see what happens going into Raven Wing turn 3.
Okay, so recapping, going back to the assault phase, I guess I got to move closer to this guy because he was within 1 inch of me, so I was able to move it so that I was still able to target these guys. I think that was correct. We'd have to go back and see, but so now the Dreadnought is actually locked in combat, so I won't be able to target him. Landspeeder moved up to try to get some targets. If I can try and kill the last Hellblaster, it gives him another chance to kill my chaplain or something like that. So, and these guys came around here to try to take care of these, at least get them out of the way. Okay, starting to go into shoot with the bikes here, and you know what, we're at the end phase here, so since these have 2 wounds each, right, the Reavers?
2 wins each.
So let's overcharge, okay? All right, overcharging the plasma gun and regular bolter shots. Hitting 3s. Oops, 1 off the table. Hey, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Okay, so we need 4s on the green, 2s on the white. God dang it, it's one time again.
Oops.
You got it. Yeah, you got it done. Okay. So we have 2 plasma. That'll actually will kill the guy, and then 5 regular. That's a really good roll.
Well, then you overcharge the plasma?
Yeah, so
That's
it's going to
good.
cause 2 damage. So.
Yeah, so I got to pass both of these on a 5 up.
5 or 6.
What was it?
Minus
6?
3.
Oh, minus
Yeah. It's
3.
6.
Yeah. Well, you're shooting at the Hellblaster.
No,
right?
no,
No,
yeah,
we're over here.
we're
Oh,
over
over here. Oh, okay.
We're over
So I
here.
need 6s. Sorry. So
One.
1 guy dies.
Yeah.
And then how many bolter wounds?
5 regular.
5 regular. So we
Wow.
pass all those.
Okay. All right, Landspeeder is going to engage the Hellblaster on the top of the roof there. So, needing 4s because I moved. White is the heavy bolter. Blue, green is the assault cannon. 2 of each. Strength is 6 and 5 accordingly, so either way it's 3s. It is 3 wounds at -1, so that's just going to go up to regular 3 up save.
So regular 3 up save.
Yep.
I failed 2 of these, I die. But I pass all 3.
All right.
At least he can't shoot you.
Okay. And Chaplain is going to take a shot at the Hellblaster as well. So I'm needing 3s and 4s. 2 regular saves, but you get 2, so 2 up.
2 up. Because of cover, and I'm good.
No worries. He does not want to die. Into the intercessors.
Say it again.
So Chaplain is going to charge into the intercessors. A 5, I think we're good. And Landspeeder is going to charge the Dreadnought. Which is so silly, but whatever. Okay. And then finally, we'll charge here, so you got some Overwatch.
Okay, 2 heavy bolt pistols looking for 6s. Nope.
And I'm going to need, looks like I need a 4. And we are good. Okay, Chaplain is going into the intercessors first of all, my charging unit. I will be hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. That's 3 wounds at a -1, 2 damage each.
Oh, okay, so looking for 4s.
Oh my god.
Yay!
Unreal. Okay, did you want to interrupt the next one?
No.
No? Okay. My next charge is my land speeder. I have no clue what a land speeder does. Not a lot, I'm guessing, so I'm guessing 2 attacks tops. Yep, 2 attacks.
My Dreadnought's not too worried about that.
I don't think so. So you say. Hitting on 3s.
Right.
2 misses.
Yes, I say.
All right. 3, 4, 5. Oh, I got charges over here first. Okay, bikes over here. There's a sergeant. So needing 4 3s, excuse me, and 4s. 1 wound.
All right, any minus AP?
Nope.
Okay, so 3 up.
That
I got a wound.
Yeah. Okay, Black Knights are going after the intercessors, hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of the chaplain. Strength is 5, wounding on 3s, 6 is multi-damage. 2 multi-damage, 3 multi-damage, if you fail to save, obviously.
Yep.
So you got 1, so -1 save, so 4 ups.
Okay, so here's the 1 by itself.
Okay.
Good. And then the 3, looks like
2.
2.
Well, 1's going to take the 1 wound, dude, right off the bat.
Okay.
And the second one, 3 or more. Nope, it's going to be 1, isn't it? 1 wound.
All right, my intercessors are going to go into the Black Knights. I've got this many attacks hitting on 3s. So that's 4. Wounding on 5s. Hey, there we go. We got 4 wounds for you.
4 wounds. Okay.
Oh.
Wow. So we
Oh,
go
man.
lose 1 and take a wound on this guy here. Don't save like an Ultramarine.
Roll his dice.
All right, next up, the Dreadnought's going to go into the into that guy. It's going to be 4 swings on 4s though because I'm degraded.
You need 3 wounds to get through to this guy.
Don't think
Look
it's
at
a
that.
problem.
So I only got 1 hit.
Yeah.
I'm strength 14. What's your toughness?
Enough for you to roll a 2.
2. Okay. All right. So it's -3.
6 up.
6 up for the save.
Nope.
D6 damage. We got 4.
See if he blows up.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, I don't think a land speeder does. I want him to, but I don't think he does.
We'll just roll a die, see if it even matters.
Yeah. No.
No. Okay. All right, so my Reavers are swinging back. Sergeant gets 4 attacks. Regular guy gets 3, so 7 attacks hitting on 3s. That's 4 hits. Wounding on 5s. That'll give you 1.
Minus?
No minus.
No minus, okay. He's good. All right, well, I assaulted, but I think I lost more than what I killed in that turn. I think I only killed 1 intercessor, and
Yeah.
that's
No,
it.
you got a guy, you got one of the Reavers too.
In assault, I wasn't shooting. I think.
Oh, that was shooting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wounded 1
Yeah,
guy,
assault
but
him, we
didn't
got the
kill.
one.
Yeah.
But I lost a Black Knight and a land speeder, so yeah, things going rapidly downhill for the right wing here.
All right, recapping Ultramarine movement. Last turn, my Dreadnought, after he crushed that land speeder in his Power Fist, moved into contact with this chaplain. So we'll see if he can squish the chaplain. In movement, I moved up my characters, the Ancient and the Lieutenant, and the Hellblaster's coming down off the crate. See what he can do. All right, so shooting phase, just a quick correction. In Mark's turn, we forgot that his, in the shooting phase, that his bikes could shoot their pistols. We did the roll off camera, but he didn't wound, so he's okay. So starting the Ultramarine shooting phase, these 2 Reavers are going to fire their pistols in close combat, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s, so nothing there. The 5 intercessors have 5 bolt pistol shots, hitting on 3s into the bike, the sergeant, I guess, of that platoon. Wounding on 5s. The lieutenant is within 6 inches, so he can go ahead and let them reroll 1s. So it's just 1 wound at no minus.
Okay. He's good.
That's it for pistol. All right, the lieutenant's going to charge the chaplain. 7 inches will get him in. The Ancient is going to charge the chaplain. 5 inches will get him in. He's very excited.
You're really excited.
All right, so that's it for charges. All right, my lieutenant's one of the chargers, so he's going to attack the chaplain. He's got 4 swings on a 2-up weapon skill. And then he's wounding on 5s, rerolling 1s because he is the lieutenant. So let's see if we can convert that. All right, so that's 1 normal save on your chaplain.
It's good.
Okay, and then the ancient is going to throw his 4 attacks into the chaplain, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s, and that's 1 wound from the ancient.
He is good.
Okay. Those are my chargers, so my first attack is going to be my dreadnought attacking the chaplain. However, I'm going to spend 1 command point to use Wisdom of the Ancients, so during this phase I can reroll misses of 1. Since I'm hitting on 4, I need all the insurance I can get. So 4 swings into your chaplain, Mark, hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. So that's 3 hits. Strength 14 versus your toughness 5, so 2 wounds. So that is -3. So
4 ups in Vaughn.
4 up in Vulns.
Oh, so I'm not even going to spend any command points there.
So it's going to be 3d6 damage.
And he's dead.
So that is 11 damage.
And do you want to roll a 5 up to get your command point back?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm about to get my command point. Oh, sorry, Mark. I'm back up.
I know, I'm thinking, man. All right.
All right, so now it's your
We'll go with Black Knight. Striking over here on 3s. Does not get to reroll, luckily, but he's done okay. 3s again. 6s are better, but nope, just 3 at -1.
Okay, so looking for those 4s. So we got 2, so that kills the wounded guy and puts another wound on someone else.
Okay.
Okay, over here my reavers are going to go, so it's going to be 7 swings into those bikes, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5s. That's 1 wound, no minus. It's good. And then over here we have 4 intercessors
He
left.
doesn't want me to go, apparently.
No.
Yeah,
sorry.
I guess it's
your
over,
turn,
right?
your turn.
Yeah. So, all right, hitting on 3s. Command point for a miss here. And wounding on 4s. 1 wound. It's going to kill that dude. Here we go.
3 up.
No.
No. Okay.
Command point well spent.
All right, now my intercessors are going to go on that bike. It is going to be 9 dice hitting on 3s. Wounding on 5s, rerolling 1 because of the lieutenant. So rerolling that. Let's see if we can convert it. We do. So 3 wounds. Ooh.
And that is that.
All right, just recapping the turn. The Dreadnought was able to crush the Chaplain, and the Intercessors took out the last bike. It's pretty much breaking the force. Mark only has 2 bikers over here against 2 Reavers. So I think we're going to call it here, Mark.
Yeah, definitely going to call it. There's not much I can do. I can break up, but then I can't shoot, so there's really not much point, and I can't do much in combat. So,
All right.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Good game.
Yeah.
Thanks. All right, we'll have a post-game show here in just a minute. All right, guys. So there you go. That's the Ultramarines versus the Raven Guard at 750.
I wish they were Raven God at this point.
It might be imposters. So obviously that was an Ultramarine victory. No spoiler there. But the Tau have given both of us drubbings.
Yep.
And I mean just lopsided drubbings.
Yep.
But and this one I think was a little closer. What were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I rolled my dice with that, just the all-out assault. It had to it was going to go one way or the other. So, it was the double wand melter wound on the Dreadnought really killed me. Something that would have really helped, especially with the attack by, hitting as well that turn. But these guys, they've got the back turned in shame right now. They did a good job killing the Hellblasters, but killing those few Hellblasters meant the loss of the melta-gun unit, as they fell, they overcharged and destroyed those. So yeah, they did well killing the Hellblasters, but in the same token, they ended up killing their own guys, 3 of them too. So a little tough.
Well, and yeah, I think the whole game hinged on the Dreadnought, because you rolled double ones for damage. If you even would have had an average roll, he would have been destroyed.
Yeah.
Because he was down to 5. 13, you knocked him down to 5 in that turn. So you did 8 wounds to him, but if he would have been dead. Yeah, I built this list kind of to use the aura synergy and the banner.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't have a captain. I don't know. I went with a lieutenant, which rerolls 1s for wounds, but the Dreadnought can do that Wisdom of the Ancients that makes him act like a captain for a turn. And with the 5+ Ultramarine, get your command point back.
You got quite a few back. Yeah, you got quite a few back.
You know, I don't feel like I'm missing the captain. If I need the 1+1 or reroll 1s, the Dreadnought can give it to me. And then the banner just worked better than I thought it ever would. So just 2 of the guys shot after they died, but it was enough to kill 3.
3 Bikers, yeah.
3
4
Bikers.
overcharged shots is going to do it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward though to seeing the Dark Angels book and see what the Raven Wing get. Maybe some nice stratagems that can help them out. Of course, reduction in price for some of the units, but I definitely struggling at this point level with the units I have. So looking forward to going a little higher points and putting some harder hitting units on the table.
Yeah, and I think you were at a disadvantage too because I have my Codex, and so I had a relic which.
True.
I don't think I rolled a 3 on those Hellblasters, but if I did, that could have mattered with the relic. And the Ultramarine chapter tactic of rolling a 5 and getting a command.
That was kind of nice.
That was
nice.
Yeah. I think I ended the game still with 2 command points.
Yeah.
So it was good. So there you go, guys. That is Ultramarine victory over Raven Wing.
Raven Wing going down to 0-2 in those 2 games. So. Yeah, we're gonna hopefully that Dark Talon will bring it back for me and give me some hard-hitting unit.
Yeah, Dark Talon, I think. Well, and I mean, you had the tools to deal with him.
Yeah, just dropped the ball.
But it was a gamble. But all right, so there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this battle. If you did, go ahead and give us a like, subscribe to the channel, check us out on Facebook at All Miniatures Great and Small. Thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.